An internally displaced person, IDP, is someone who is forced to flee his or her home, but who remains within his or her country's borders. They are often referred to as refugees, although they do not fall within the current legal definition of a refugee. This is because IDPs have not crossed any border to find safety. They are on the run at home. At the end of 2014, according to the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, it was estimated that there were 38.2 million IDPs worldwide. Nigeria has an estimated 2.1 million internally displaced persons, representing more than 300,000 households in parts of northern Nigeria. This is according to the fifth round of the Displacement Tracking Matrix report produced by the International Organization for Migration. The recent spike in attacks by insurgents in northeastern Nigeria has given rise to steady increase of displacement in the country. In Nigeria, the government has created several camps for these displaced persons who have been victims of insurgency, especially in the northeast. Dr. Joy Osazuwa visited several of these camps in Abuja, Nigeria's capital territory, and shares her experience with us.
First of all, you are hit by the despondency of these people. Well, if you are very emotional, you may cry, but that's not the important thing. The important thing is that we need to create awareness, all of us, because these are our brothers that live in the north.
A distinctive challenge facing internally displaced persons are structural conditions that deny them access to the right to education and other basic amenities. Added to the terror seeing relatives, parents and whole communities killed, the camps they are currently lodged in exposes them to the possibility of further exploitation, and they are open to all sorts of threats since most camps are unguarded.
It's uncomfortable. Children are missing or maimed or dead. Families are displaced. Like some, they don't even know where everyone is. It's a worse situation. And then they are there, they are despondent, they are unhappy, and trying to make ends meet. I understand that when goods are brought to them, they share it in terms of family.
The government has done their bit in assisting these displaced persons by establishing such agencies as the National Emergency Management Authority (NEMA) to curb the suffering of these persons. But can the government be left to handle them alone and still focus on governance?
We know that only the government cannot take care of everybody. 5,000 here, 3,000 there, 4,000 here. I mean, the government cannot do everything. We need to pitch in. Individual security companies can do it. They can go out there with a bid to ensure that such things don't happen. However, there are also rumors that these internally displaced people are coming up with a lot of diseases like AIDS, like all kinds of sexually transmitted diseases. You know that when people are put together like that, a lot of things can happen. My suggestion is that a lot of medical teams can decide to go to camps uninvited, just to check what is happening and how to put a stop to some of these diseases that come up.
Internally displaced persons are persons who have been rooted out of their normal lives. It is therefore opined that every citizen, non-governmental organization, and well-meaning individuals should do what they can to help alleviate the plight of these individuals.
I want to reach out to the IDPs this morning to let them know that Nigerians love them. We are all brothers, we are all one. There's only one Nigeria, we are not divided.
Itohan Olomu-Agbodo reporting for Lover Plus News.